Hello there, Pete. So here we go. We've got lesson 2 with George Formby with my little ukulele in my hands. Amazing choice of song. Yeah, I've been getting really into it. It's good. So basically, what we've got, we don't have any chords that you haven't already done, which is nice. So I'll run through the chords we're using. We've got C, which you've done many a time. I know that one well. Easy enough. G7, getting on much better with that one recently. We got F, we've got D7, and that's pretty much all the chords that make up the verse. Have we got any others? I think that's it. Other than in the chorus, where you get an E7, which you've done before, which is in the 12-bar blues, and you have all of these in your folder, so you could, if you need to refer back to any of that, you can do. That's your E7. We've also got an A minor, nice and easy, just the second finger on the second fret on the G, and then we've also got a C7 chord. So altogether, C, G7, F, D7, E7, A minor, and C7. So what I'm going to do is break the song down into 3 sections with the vocals, so your verse, bridge and chorus, and you'll be able to see that in the photograph of the music I've sent you over. And then we've got the end section, the kind of the showstopper, shall we say, the solo right at the end of it, where he's doing all the fancy stuff. But we'll get on to all of that later. So we're going to start out just with the verse, and how I'd suggest you learn this at home is sort of each section at a time. And because it's quite fast in the recording, it seems very technical and there's a lot going on, but it's all chords you've done before, and I'm going to break it down so it should be, if you do one section at a time, it shouldn't be too bad. What you'll find is, so the video you sent me, basically what he's playing there is called a banjolele, which is a cross between a banjo and a ukulele. And because it's a slightly different, it's the same kind of thing, but because it's slightly different, if you wanted to play along with the video you sent me, you would have to have a capo on the 3rd fret. So all the chords would be the same as I just said, still C, G7, C. But you would have a capo there on the 3rd fret. The way I'm going to go through it today, and the way I'd suggest learning it to start with, is without the capo. And you can, if you choose, once you're getting quicker with it and you're getting used to it, you can add a capo onto the 3rd fret, and you can, if then you want to play along, yeah, that would be the thing to do. So if I do a little kind of play through the 3 sections, and I'll sort of sing along the tune so you know where we are. Okay. Now everybody's got a crazy notion of their own. Some like to mix up with the crowd, some like to stay at home. It's no one else's business as far as I can see, but every time I go out, people stare at me with me little ukulele in my hand. Some people, they don't understand. Some say, why don't you be a scout? Why don't you read a book? But I get much more pleasure when I'm playing with my uke. Of course I take no notice, you can tell. My mother's sound advice will always stand. So my boy, do what I say, and you'll never go astray with that little ukulele in your hand. Yes, sir, with that little ukulele in your hand. Cool, so that's our verse, bridge and chorus. The verse part is Everybody's got a crazy notion of their own. Some like to mix up with the crowd, others stay at home. It's no one else's business as far as I can see. But every time I go out, people stare at me. Okay, so what we're going to do is have a go through that first verse section. So what we have, if you're looking at the sheet music, is a bar of C to start with, and it's really nice simple strumming here. So when I was playing it there, I was using my thumb, because I've kind of been playing quite a bit of the thumb recently. I know you're usually using your pick, and we can do the exact same strumming with the pick as I was doing there with my thumb. So this is the verse. We do bar of C, easy enough, and that's just straight strumming on the C. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do that same strumming throughout this whole verse part. So we do C, just the 4 strums, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we change to our G7, we're going to do 2 bars. And a bar of C at the end. So that first line is, everybody's got a crazy notion of their own. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the second line, bar of F, bar of C, bar of D7, bar of G7, and then we go on to 2 bars of F, 2 bars of C, 2 bars of D7, 2 bars of G7. And what I've been doing in my version is just doing 1 strum on the last bar there of G7. George, he kind of plays straight through. So what I'll do now is play through that whole verse slowly, slower than the original version, and then at home you can kind of have a go at playing along with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's got a crazy notion of their own. Some others stay at home. There's no one else's business as far as I can see. But every time I go out, people stare at me. Okay, so that's our verse. I'll go through it one more time. That's our verse. So you can skip back over that and keep going around it. You've got the chords written out there. So I think you should be all okay with that. Let me know if there is any trouble. So now if we go on to the bridge, and this is where he comes and says, with me little ukulele in me hands. So yeah, this bridge part now, we're starting with a C, and it's going from a C to a C7. So really nice easy change. And we're going to keep the strumming simple, but it does get a little bit more complicated here. What we're doing is down, down, up, down, down, up. The same strumming pattern we did for the bluesy kind of stuff that we looked at before. And when you speed that up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Per bar, each bar is down, down, up, down, down, up. So if we look at just that first line of the bridge, that's C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4. And that's what, with me little ukulele in me hand. what I've done there, it seems like a big jump, but it's just speeding it up from, that's your bar, down, down, up, down, down. Okay, so if we go through that first line, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 down. Okay, and we're going to keep that same strumming all the way through this bridge part. And I'm going to go through that now, the whole thing, calling out each chord as I go. So we do C, 2 bars, C7, to F, 2 bars, C, G7 for 2 bars, C7 for 2 bars, now 3 bars of G7, bar of G7. And if I sing along to that, it's with me, ukulele in the hand. Some people know they don't just understand. Some say, why don't you be a scout? Why don't you read a book? But I get much more pleasure when I'm playing with me. Okay. So we've got our first 2 sections sorted, the bridge and the verse. The next section we're going to go on to is our chorus. And this is where your E7, A minor come in. And also another one I forgot about earlier, that I've just remembered, is D minor. The dreaded D minor. But I think if I remember correctly, you were getting on quite well with that one last time. But again, that one will be in your folder. And that's your D minor. So the chorus, we're going to keep the exact same strumming we were doing in the bridge. Per bar, down, down, up, down, down, up. And the speed that he's doing it in the actual song, he's doing it quite quick. Down, 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 down. But we'll keep it a little bit slowed down for the purpose of this. So we've got so that's your full chorus, and so we're getting a bar of C, bar of E7, bar of A minor, bar of C7, 2 bars of F, 2 of G, 2 of C, 1 of C, E7, A7, D minor, G7, C, 2, E7, 2. So for that bar, because you've got C and E7, but both in just one bar, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we finish with A, 2, 3, 4, D7, G7, C2. Okay, cool. I'm just going to plug the laptop in quickly because it's running out of battery. Okay, cool. So we've got our main 3 sections, and that's good. It's quite a tricky song once you add in the strumming and the chords all together. Yeah, let me know how it goes. The last section, the solo, essentially he's doing the exact same thing, but he starts adding in these kind of little flourishes of fast drums, and he's also doing what we. hammer-ons and pull-ups, and this bit's a little bit more technical. But the way I start out with it is playing through the chords that he's playing in the solo, and he's just playing them a bit faster and a bit more, as I say, a little bit more flourish to them. And what you have is 2 bars of C, 2 bars of C7, 2 bars of F, 2 bars of C, G, C, 3 of D7, and now this next part is just exactly the same as the chorus. And when you look at the music, if you compare them, exactly the same. So you just go through the chorus again. And what you'll notice now, once I've gone into this final chorus part, I've switched the strumming back to our old classic. So we get... So C, so C, C7, F, cool. So yeah, that's basically the full song. The structure of it, he does verse, bridge, chorus, then goes back to the beginning and does verse, bridge, chorus again, and then finishes with the solo. What I'll do just to finish off the video is play all 3 parts, verse, bridge and the chorus, but just with the really simple and slowed down, so you can have a go at playing along to each part. So if we're doing the verse to start with, 3, 4, so okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's got the crazy notion of their own. Some like to mix in crowds, some others stay at home. It's no one else's business. No one else's business, as far as I can see. Everywhere people go, people stare at me. So that's your verse. Then the bridge. With me, little ukulele in me hand. Some people, they don't understand. Some say, why don't you be a scout? Let's read a book. But I get much more pleasure when I'm playing with me uke. There's your bridge. Third section. Of course they take no notice, I can tell. This sound device will always stand. So my son, do what I say, you'll never go astray. That little ukulele in your hand. Yes, son, with that little ukulele in your hand. Then the solo. Cool. So that's your little 20-minute video. that solo I did at the end, that was just, it all really speeded up, and that's how he makes it sound so cool and crazy, is just by really speeding it up. But what I'd suggest at home is going through the chords that you can see on the chord sheet. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 down. You know, going through it like that, and then as you get used to the chord, then you know, you can gradually start to speed it up. And that's what it's all about, practicing that at home. Let me know how it's gone with the video and everything. If there's any questions on any of it, the structure, anything like that, just send me an email. Cool. Nice one, Pete. See you soon.